To what?
Baggedmilk. 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 Oh, I swear. Oh, Baggedmilk. And I'm hungry like Baggedmilk.
All right, the team's all back together again, Baggedmilk.
We're here. Excellent. Happy to hear it.
We should touch on Pool Party. They signed him to a one-year deal yesterday. That came down.
Yeah, one year, $3 million. I'm a little bit surprised, but I'm also interested to see what happens next with that. Is it going to be that he's here for the season, or are they going to do a sign and trade? What's going to happen? There's still some work to do and a lot of cap space, so it's going to be interesting to see how it works out.
Yeah, the trade market, from what I've read, isn't very big for Pool Party. So I think they keep him, like for $3 million.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best bet to me. I think that there's upside there. The start of his season last year was pretty strong. It was really good, and then he got derailed by COVID and just some injuries down the stretch that he didn't look like the same guy. So for me, there was enough upside last year, especially in the early going, to want to see him again in an Oilers uniform. So I'm hoping. I'm with you, Grant. I hope he's back.
Yeah.
Is he, if he's healthy, he's a top 6 player, right?
He can be, sure. I mean, there's times when you obviously want him to score a little bit more in terms of finishing his chances. But yeah, he absolutely can be. He's got all kinds of skills. He's gigantic. He's really good on the defensive side of the puck. So there's lots to like about Jesse Puljujarvi. I'm happy that he signed. I just hope he stays around.
Mm-hmm. Should we be excited about our new goalie, Jack Campbell?
Yeah, I think so. I think that Jack Campbell's going to be an upgrade in net from what we had in terms of just general consistency. Last year, he was really good for the Leafs, and then he had a period where he dipped off after getting injured. But generally speaking, Jack Campbell over the last couple of seasons has been really consistent. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he has, what he can offer in net for the Oilers. Though I will say I would like to see some upgrades on the defense, maybe give him a little bit more help than he currently has. But yeah, I'm excited. I think Jack Campbell's going to be great.
Yeah, there was talk about trading like Tyson Barrie or to free up some cap space and stuff too, but I don't think there's a market for Barrie at his contract. But yeah, some
well, and who knows,
upgrades.
right? Because like we saw with the Flames on Friday night, these things can happen at the weirdest time. So we'll see. I mean, we're at the end of July, so plenty of time left to go. But we've reached the quiet time of the silly season, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, we're into the time of the off season now, where they're doing their predictions and everything. So the NHL power rankings were released by some Toronto sports media networks. Of course.
Toronto, right? Like
Toronto won.
Toronto.
Surprisingly, the Leafs have the best chance of winning the Cup for all the Canadian teams next year. Where do you stand on that?
Isn't that amazing?
Well, yeah, every single year they've got the best chance, but the last time they won, I don't know if color TVs were invented. So, like, it's very interesting.
They still had to clean up horse shit on the streets after the parade. The last time the Leafs won the Cup. I find that just absolutely fascinating. I'm reading the power rankings and I'm like, what? Like, who comes? Oh, Sportsnet comes up with this. Where's that office? Oh, maybe Toronto. Is there anybody from the Leafs?
Like, we're talking about it in Edmonton right now. Like, mission accomplished, I guess.
I guess if you're looking at it from that perspective, is there anybody else from the Leafs that we can expect to be donning an Oilers jersey next year?
What we want to do is let them polish off the rough edges on their guys, and we'll just come in and swoop and steal the finished product.
Yeah. Have you seen that logo?
Thank you for Zach Hyman.
Have you seen that logo floating around?
Oh yeah. The
Oilers,
Leafs. Yeah, we just let them work out the kinks. We'll take the finished product.
Okay, we should mention the Oilers Nation golf tournament quickly. Not full yet.
Nope, we still got some teams left to go.
Okay.
So if you go to nationgear.ca, there's all the details right there for the Oilers Nation Open on August 19th at Cattail Crossing. It's going to be a great time. We put on a good tournament, and we've got some upgrades, plenty of activities on the holes, drink holes, food holes, games, all kinds of stuff. It's a good time.
I was going to say that's a little earlier than the one I was at was in like October, I think. Yeah. And I was wearing a parka, so it's nice it's in August this year.
Yeah, we that first one was a little bit later in the season than we would have liked, so we bumped him up the last few just to make it a little nicer.
There he is, Baggedmilk, Oilers Nation. Thank you for your time, my friend.
Thanks, boys.
The Locker Room.
Brought to you by Always Plumbing and Heating.
Weekday mornings on 95.7 Cruise FM.